Chapter 1553. When Oren finished speaking these words loyally and vigorously, other people heard this as if they had taken a reassurance pill immediately. Not only were they relieved a lot, and even an excited smile filled their faces. A few people even clapped involuntarily. As a result, everyone else happily applauded and agreed. Everyone participates in the Moon Group, in the final analysis, to make money, and they don't want to engage in gangs and intrigues. They just want to follow the person who can lead them to make money, nothing more. Since a miracle happened to Oren and his serious illness has been healed, why not continue to support him, stand by his side and make more money with him under his leadership? Is not it the best approach? The expressions of Haruto and Kenji were suddenly ugly to death. After carefully preparing the plan for such a long time, could it be completed right after the first step? This feeling is really uncomfortable. It is as if you have been practicing martial arts for decades in order to challenge the leader of the martial arts, thinking that I am invincible in the world. As a result, when he arrived in front of the leader of the martial arts only made one move and he was completely defeated. The blow to the two of them was tremendous. At this time, Haruto was still unwilling to admit defeat. He sternly said, "Big brother, you don't want to take everyone here. How can advanced pancreatic cancer be cured? Do you think we are all 3-year-old children? Didn't Apple's Jobs also leave? You said now that you are healed, who believes it? In case you are playing tricks on everyone, when the time comes for investors to know, they will completely lose confidence in the stock price of our group. And the stock price will collapse all the way." Oren was not angry either. He stood up and turned around and asked with a smile, "Second, you see for yourself, is my current state like I'm sick?" Haruto played a rogue, and said, "What's the use of seeing? My eyes are not CT. I can't see where the tumors on your body are. Maybe you are looking back." Oren snorted coldly, suddenly raised his hand, and slapped his hand to Haruto who was sitting on the left-hand side. There was a pop in the conference room, loud and crisp, and even a few echoes were formed in this huge conference room. He was slapped with a Venus star in his eyes. The tremendous force made him lean back uncontrollably. Then his chair lost balance and fell to the ground with a loud noise. Kenji, the third sitting next to him, hurriedly stepped forward to help. Haruto was under his support, holding his head and getting up, yelling angrily, "Big brother, what do you mean? Why do you beat me? You dignified chairman, you beat people on the board of directors, and you are not afraid of being laughed at by outsiders?" Oren smiled slightly and said, "Second, don't you want to know if I have recovered? It was a slap just now, how do you feel? It looks like it was shot by a sick person." Haruto didn't expect that he would say such a thing after hitting him, and even ridiculing him by accusing. He was suddenly angry. However, at the moment he has nothing to do. He can't beat him with his hands. He can only gritted his teeth and said, "Big brother, there is no point in saying this. If you want to reassure me and investors, you should publish your latest update. The medical examination report must be a report issued by an authoritative medical examination institution." Oren sneered and said, "You can't cry if you don't see the coffin, right? Yes, after the board of directors, I will call up the reporters waiting outside and hold a press conference. After the press conference, I will go to the Fairview for an examination. Now I have a whole body CT scanning. The results will come out very quickly. If the fastest, the results can be announced this afternoon."